Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video. We're going to have a look at the weather next 10 to 14 days for today's second video. So day 10 will take us around the 8th of May. We'll be able to extend out beyond that instead of GFS and ECL ensembles. May run around a couple of weeks. Have a look at CFS V2 at the end of the video for the next 4 weeks, which will take us into the latter part of the second half of May. No USA forecast, I'm running very, very late. So no USA forecast this week. It will be back next Wednesday. Sorry about that. If anybody was waiting for the USA forecast. And we're going to have a look at Bank Holiday Weekend. Probably be the last one for you this evening. That'll be after 7 o'clock. Now, before we do anything else, I'm going to say thank you so much to our latest channel member. So we picked up a new channel member for GavsWeatherVids. So thank you so much to Chris McCarthy for becoming a channel member for GavsWeatherVids. It's incredible. It's amazing. Thank you so much, Chris, for doing that. Absolutely unbelievable. If you'd like to become a channel member for GavsWeatherVids, all you need to do is come to GavsWeatherVids YouTube homepage, click the join button. You can find that on mobile devices through the YouTube app as well, by the way. So click the join button. It takes you through to another page where you see what benefits you get for becoming a channel member, and you can sign up on that page as well. Thank you to all of our channel members, and of course thank you so much to Chris McCarthy for becoming a channel member for GavsWeatherVids. It's amazing. Thank you so much, Chris, for doing that. Right, let's start with temperature and temperature then. So CT is currently standing at 6.9 degrees. It's around 1 degree below the 61.90 average. That's provisional to yesterday, 27th of April. It's probably going to start falling a little bit more over the next day or two. We're going to be in for some pretty cold nights now through to month's end. I think we're still expecting this to come in somewhere in the mid-6s, around 6.5. We will be well under the March CT of 7.2. Last time we had April colder than March was in 2012, so very noteworthy developments. GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles the next couple of weeks show that weather's going to be staying very chilly, certainly for the next week to 10 days. Anyway, looking at Rainham today. So the red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Rainham. You can see that the temperature is in free fall at the moment in terms of the upper air temperatures anyway. They're going to be going colder than average over the next week or so, well below average. They do eventually get back towards the long-term 30-year average into the second week of May. We do find those upper air temperatures just beginning to edge up a little bit, but it's a slow old process, isn't it? So yeah, at least the next week is going to be cold on average by a little bit, probably the next 10 days too. In the very extreme range, there are some quite hot outliers appearing, these ones up here. So it is possible around the middle of May we might see something significantly warmer, or maybe even hotter, but you can't discount these cooler ensemble members down here. So I think the best thing to do for like the middle of May is leave that period alone and just say that for the next week, 10 days, it's going to be solidly cool on average and becoming more unsettled as well. So there's going to be plenty of showers, if not longer spells of rain, pretty much from beginning to end. So yeah, low pressure going to start getting more and more involved in the weather, I think, bringing bouts of rain as we head into the early part of May, along with pretty cool temperatures. Temperature anomalies from the 28th of April to the 6th of May. Going to be cold and average. Just the UK through most parts of Europe as well. So quite a cold week coming up, certainly in comparison to like average. And precipitation anomalies. Look at this. I haven't seen this for a very long time. Precipitation anomalies going a little bit wetter than average now for England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Nearer normal for Scotland. This tells us that the trend is definitely towards wetter, but still very chilly conditions. Latest wind flow map from earth-nullschool.net shows that we continue to be bringing in the wind from an east or a northeasterly direction. So that's the reason the temperature is dropping. It's also associated with a trough of low pressure. So all in all, yeah, it's getting cooler and more unsettled as well. Right, so this is how the UK Met is looking for Saturday. May Day, 1st of May, will be bringing in a slack northeasterly flow, and it will be quite chilly as well. Into Sunday, low pressure starts to move in from off the Atlantic. That will bring spells of rain in from the west. And through bank holiday Monday, this area of low pressure could become quite a significant feature as it moves in across England and Wales. It could bring some very wet weather indeed, some heavy rain and some strong winds wrapped around it. That would suggest, I think, a little bit of a washout for bank holiday Monday, I'm afraid, for England and Wales. I mean, Scotland probably stays out of trouble. If we go back to like midnight on Monday, there's below, to the west of Ireland. 24 hours later, midnight on Tuesday, that low is sitting across eastern England. So clearly it's pushed in across England and Wales through bank holiday Monday and will bring a lot of rain with it. So that doesn't look very good at all. Bank holiday washout could be on the way. This is how we're going to have a look at bank holiday weekend in detail for you again this evening. This is how the GFS 6Z is looking again. Slack northeast winds, pretty chilly on Saturday. And then through bank holiday weekend, we get this area of low pressure developing to the west of Ireland and starting to move in. This is 6 o'clock in the morning on bank holiday Monday. It looks like that low is pushing in across England and Wales again through the course of bank holiday Monday, taking rain with it. It doesn't wind up into such a deep area of low pressure as the UK Met Office model does. But nevertheless, it's an area of low pressure coming from Ireland across England and Wales through bank holiday Monday, suggesting that there could be quite a bit of wet weather, certainly in more southern areas. Northern areas probably stay out of trouble, but remain cold with winds in from the north. And then through the course of next week, low pressure, next area of low pressure, this one's a deeper one, starts to move in from off the Atlantic. That will bring bouts of really wet and windy weather across the country, potentially through the middle and second half of next week. And all the time remain on the cool side of jet stream as well. Black line member is the jet, so we're on the cool side of jet stream with those areas of low pressure. Looks very unsettled with no doubt bouts of rain coming along. This is the chart for day 10, by the way. This is Saturday the 8th of May, so looking very unsettled there. Watch out for this area of low pressure in the middle of the North Atlantic. That whips itself up into a very significant dartboard low by Sunday the 9th. That will bring more heavy rain and strong winds with it. And then beyond that, in towards the middle part of May, so this gets us to the 14th of May, so we just begin to get a little bit of a ridge building from the southwest. So that's probably going to be a transient feature. This low in the Atlantic looks quite deep, so I don't think this ridge will last all that long. However, it probably does turn things a little bit drier for a few days, and also warms things up a bit because the wind does start to push up from the southwest. So in towards the middle of May, again, we might get some sort of warm up. Whether it lasts all that long remains to be seen, but we might get some sort of warm up through the middle part of May, and yeah, but it's probably associated with low pressure still in the Atlantic, so expect it to be quite unsettled. This is the 5-day precipitation accumulation chart from the Weather Outlook based on that GFS run. So you can see that, for the next 5 days, it's going to be unsettled. It's going to be showery rain around. It's more particularly in southern southwestern areas, Northern Ireland, Scotland, many eastern parts of the country, not overly wet. But if you have a look at the 10-day precipitation accumulation, you see it does turn wet across all parts of the country then. So most areas in the next 10 days expecting like 50 millimetres of rain, some areas going up to 60 or 70 millimetres of rain, more particularly in the southern and western region. So definitely a more unsettled flavour to the weather in the next 10 days or so. So the GM is looking again, northeast winds, slack northeast winds on Saturday will be quite cool. Then we've got this area of low pressure coming meandering in off the Atlantic through into Sunday and bank holiday Monday. This is midnight on Tuesday, again quite a deep area of low pressure across southern England. Strong wind, tight packed ice bars wrapped around that low indicate that it will be pretty windy, and the low itself is likely to bring quite a lot of heavy rain with it as well. Not great at all for bank holiday Monday. That low gets out into the continent by middle next week. Winds then go into the north with a ridge of high pressure building down from Greenland to the west of UK and Ireland. And then heading up towards day 10, we just keep things pretty unsettled really, though we may start to eventually draw up something a little bit milder from the southwest again by day 10. That gets us to the 8th of May, but it's still all associated with deep low pressure in the Atlantic. So if it does turn warmer, it'll probably only be temporary and involve spells of rain. And then we've got the ECM, again, slack northeasterlies on Saturday, showery conditions, and then through the bank holiday weekend, we get this area of low pressure developing out to west of Ireland. That becomes quite a significant feature as it pushes across the country, a little bit further north with this low compared to the other two, the GFS, compared to the other three actually, the GFS, the UK Met and the GM all have this low a bit further south. The ECM has it a little bit further north, but nevertheless, suggestion that over bank holiday weekend, particularly around bank holiday Monday, there could be a spell of quite wet and windy weather. And then we just keep these areas of low pressure piling in off the Atlantic, bringing further bouts of wind and rain as we move up towards day 10. That's how long as we get to day 10, which is the 8th of May. Again, low pressure is just out to our west-southwest. It's suggesting there's going to be quite a bit of wet weather, but we could draw up some appreciable warmth ahead of that low from the southwest. But again, if we do, it'll only be temporary because this low will develop and push wind and rain across the country and be followed by cooler temperatures. This is the precipitation type forecast based on that ECM run from Tameteo.com. So let's just have a very quick rattle through this then. So we've got some rain in the southwest today. Actually, it is quite unsettled down in the southwest of the country today. If we can get this enabled, here we go. So wet weather across southern southwestern areas through the course of the day. That carries on in southern areas overnight as well. Lingers in the southeast corner right way through to tomorrow morning. Then gets out of the way. Then we'll have sunshine and showers. Really lots of showers there on Friday, and it does suggest that some of them could be really heavy as well, especially in more southern areas. Wintry showers possible in the north as well on Friday. Into Saturday, again, more heavy showers, again, particularly in the south. Wintry showers further north, especially over high ground. And then, of course, you get this wet and windy weather sweeping in for bank holiday. Monday, this is 6 o'clock in the evening on bank holiday Monday, and it does look a little bit of a washout, I have to say, across many parts of the country. More wind and rain coming and going as well as we go through next week. So very, very unsettled spell of weather. And there's more heavy rain gathering to our west-southwest at day 10. Right then, so these are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10, which is going to get us to the 8th of May. Looks like most of them are involving low pressure in one form or another. 14 members of the ECM ensembles have low pressure over to the north of the country. Income those westerly winds. 13, again, low pressure to the north. Income the westerly winds. Another 13 just here, deep low over top of the country. That can be very unsettled. 7 with low pressure away to our northwest. Higher pressure just to our southwest. That can be a little bit drier and a little bit warmer as well, with winds pushing up from southwest. And 4 with high pressure to our west, low pressure to our east, and probably drawing down something of the northwesterly. That could be a little bit drier, but also rather chilly. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got in the ECM ensembles today. It gets us more or less to the middle of May, 13th of the month. 23 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure over to the north country. Income those westerlies. 16 with high pressure to the south, low pressure to the north. That could be a little bit drier and a little bit warmer as well. And then 12 with high pressure just to our southwest. That's going to be a little bit drier, but probably a bit on the cool side. Winds in from the northwest. We may see a transition towards higher pressure for the middle of May, but whether it lasts all that long, whether it pulls anything in terms of warm weather in, that remains to be seen. Lastly, the CFS Week 2, these are 500 millibar heights broken down to week periods. The first week period takes from 28th of April to 4th of May. The coming week has low pressure to our north and northwest, high pressure around Greenland. Income those northerly winds. So we're looking very, very unsettled and quite cold in week 1. Week 2 is going to be the 5th through to the 11th of May. Again, low pressure over into the north country. Income westerlies. That's going to be very unsettled as well. Week 3 is going to be the 12th through to the 18th of May. Low pressure is to our north, high pressure is to our southwest. So that's still quite unsettled, quite cool as well. Just a little bit more influence of high pressure to the southwest, but not a great deal. And week 4 looks unsettled too. This is 19th, 25th of May. Low pressure again is in off the Atlantic, along with the jet stream coming through the country. So all in all, this is looking like a very unsettled May that's coming up. If the CFS is right, and probably quite a cool May as well. No change from yesterday, I don't think. Right, if you enjoyed the video, please can you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. You'll be able to see future weather content. If you do that, tell your friends, family, everybody else who subscribe. Everybody who subscribes brings a friend. We will get to our target of 11k subscribers that much quicker. And drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Right, so I say no USA forecast. I am running rather late. So USA forecast will be back next Wednesday, hopefully. So what we have got coming up for you later on, though, will be another update for the Bank Holiday weekend. Of course, are we going to get the washout for Bank Holiday Monday? We'll have more about that tonight around 7 o'clock. But for this video, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.